Good morning. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill from the KMET Weather Center. For the Beaumont and the Banning area for the daytime hours, sunny skies. They will be in abundance. That high, 81. As we move to the daytime hours in the IE area, expect sunny skies. That high, 85. And for the daytime in the Coachella Valley, sunny skies in abundance. High, 96 degrees. I'm forecaster Jimmy O'Neill for Smart Talk 1490 KMET.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We are happy to have each and every one of you with us. On today's show, we're going to be talking a little bit later on about Verizon's 5G network, some of their biggest news on how we can change the way we work and play. We're going to be joined by a spokesperson for Verizon's consumer group, Andrew Testa, who leads local area communications for the company. He's the Verizon's resident 5G expert, and he's going to talk about how amazing their current situation is, and I can't wait for that. Obviously, 5G speeding up things, especially for those of you that stream a lot, view a lot of content, or upload a lot of content as well. I know there's a lot of people that do that on their phones, and then they get their stuff up on social media and or YouTube, and are YouTubing all over the place. So that's kind of cool, especially when you can live stream it. That's even better. We also have around the corner, Take Me to Tarzana, which is launching on platforms, has already done quite a bit there with producer and actress Desiree Staples. She's going to be joining us, as well as to talk about a current campaign, a film campaign, which is My Divorce Party. That's what it's called, My Divorce Party, the movie, another comedy, fun time. And this is an interesting one because it's on WeFunder, and WeFunder, they're attempting to raise $150,000. They've already raised over $120,000, and it's another great situation for people investing in film, investing in people, investing in time and energy, and then getting things done, which that's nothing to sneeze at. $125,000. Jesse, what do you think about that?
I'll be honest, I was not paying attention. I was looking up some interesting news story to talk to you about, so you kind of blew my mind.
It's okay. I didn't know. I can't see Jesse. Jesse doesn't have a camera anymore. I think he sabotaged the camera so that we can't see what he's doing, and I think that's what happened. So he keeps saying he's going to bring in a camera. He never brings in a camera.
I swear I have one.
I think it's yeah, and he says that every morning, right, Jesse?
Things, and I forget to run out with it, and then I just like, dang it, I can't go back. I've gone too far.
All right, people. So that's not my fault. He's not on camera. It's currently Jesse's not getting the camera in, which I don't know what to do, because that was my camera that was in there. So I got to see if it's working at all. Now I'm wondering. Oh well, what are you gonna do? All right. Let's see. It wasn't Jesse's fault. It was the power outage, just so everybody knows. But yeah, we got to get that. If they can raise $125,000 for a film, Jesse, I'm pretty sure we could raise somebody for a webcam to see you on camera. So there you go. I have a webcam here, but it's a 360 one, and I got to use it for other things. For those of you joining as well, if you've been noticing on my social media, I've been playing a lot of a game online. It's called MTG Arena, Magic the Gathering Online Arena. It's pretty fun. It's definitely worth time investment, especially if you have children and or teenagers. I know, Rosalie, you talk about your teens quite often. I can guarantee your kids would probably love this as well. Got Stephanie Reed over there. It says, hello, happy editing this glorious sunshine, awesome busy day ahead in the neighborhood for today. I will say for Stephanie and those that join you in Cleveland, Ohio, you're definitely not going to want to miss this particular discussion with filmmaker Desiree, because being able to raise that much money on a different platform called WeFunder, I think, is a definitely good way to go, because it offers a lot more stuff than normal. And that's an Amber Alert, which is a child abduction, which I'm just getting right now, and some of you might be getting as well if you're in the area. LA, California, Amber Alert, license 8UI B679, a 2004 black Chevrolet Suburban SUV. Just got that on my phone. And I currently live in the LA market area. So if you're in the LA area listening or online, that's a California Amber Alert, license plate 8UI B679. There's no more other story other than that, but be on the lookout for a 2004 black Chevrolet Suburban SUV. That's never a good thing to find out and or get right away. But there you go. Okay, so be on the lookout. That's one of those scary things, huh, Jesse?
Oh yeah, I hate hearing an Amber Alert, but always whenever I hear it, I'm always on the lookout.
Yeah, they don't come in as often as they did like a couple years ago, but when you see something like that, I'm always like, okay, am I going to remember when I see a Chevrolet Suburban? But I know they work, so there you go. Tuning in right now is our guest. Desiree Staples has her film already on various platforms. Take Me to Tarzana. She's currently working on a new project, My Divorce Party, the movie. Are you there with us?
I am here. Can you hear me?
I sure can. Desiree, glad to have you with us. Desiree, I understand Take Me to Tarzana has been out. It's gotten some good reviews. You got some great stars in there. And now you're tuning it up again. You're not staying on the side as some people do. They promote one film and they stay with one film. You're currently raising money for another film. What's that journey been like for you and your team?
Yes, thank you so much. So yeah, I was a producer, and I'm a producer-actor hybrid. So I had the amazing opportunity of my first feature being Take Me to Tarzana that we shot in 2019, and that stars Jonathan Bennett from Mean Girls, who played Aaron Samuels, who's amazing, so hilarious in it. Maria Conchita Alonso is in it. Oliver Cooper from Project X. We had a great, great cast. And yeah, it was quite a wild ride because we released the film in February of this year and did a lot of our film festival circuit during COVID, which was obviously unprecedented territory. And yeah, it's been awesome getting to release that and for people to see it. But it was also such an honor and such a great opportunity during this time where I think a lot of people in the film industry had a lot more downtime than usual. That, yeah, I got some of my producers together, some of my friends in school together, and we started pre-production for My Divorce Party. Thank you for talking about the WeFunder campaign that we're raising money right now. So sounds like something funny and up your alley. Make sure to check that out. And we're going to be shooting that this fall in Joshua Tree. So yeah, during this downtime, we've all been getting ready to shoot this fall.
Well, I always like to bring up cool stories, especially like this one. And I'm looking at WeFunder there and your request for help on a film, raising the money, especially when you're an independent film producer or filmmaker, is no easy task. Some people do it kind of on a very streamlined budget. I think, everybody does that to help themselves and help others out as well for some time, but it gets to be a little strenuous when you got a lot of costs, a lot of time, a lot of investment, and it just makes sense to be able to raise the money. With WeFunder, how has that journey been like for you? Because I know there's a lot of people out there, creatives all across, and you said something very interesting during coronavirus. It's even been a little bit more difficult. But how has that platform worked for you? Because I understand you've already raised about $125,000 of $150,000 goal. I mean, it's got to be worth the time, right? And it's different than others. You're not just giving away like little perks. You're giving out more.
Exactly. No, I highly recommend it. Yeah, make sure to check out WeFunder.com/MyDivorceParty, the movie. And it's a really great platform because what's interesting about WeFunder, and I recommend it to all the listeners, it goes all across all mediums. It's not just for films. It's for tech. It's for brands.
My name is
it's
Desiree
for medicine. So it's a great platform for investors to check out projects and diversify their portfolios. But what it makes WeFunder different than platforms like Indiegogo and Kickstarter and Seed and Spark that I think a lot of my filmmaker peers use is when people are investing, you're actually investing in the film. And so you're not just getting the perk, you will get, when the movie is profitable, a piece of the pie. So I think that in itself is very different, and that you're really following the whole journey of the film. And what's great too is through the platform we're connected. Right now, I think we have around 134 investors in the film. From $100 to $30,000 individually. So they get to follow us, and we do updates like every couple of weeks. And right now, for example, we're getting ready to do some more casting and do some more pre-production exciting announcements. And so we get to, through the platform, update our investors every step of the way. Yeah, so that's really the difference, is that you're actually investing in the project, and we actually find a lot of investors are sharing the project and want to share it with their friends, especially with My Divorce Party, which is, we're very excited about it, as that it's a whole female team. So the producer, the writer, director, the cinematographer, the whole cast is female, which is really rare in independent film and in comedy. And we're really aiming for this film to be the kind of same vein of Bridesmaids, Girls Trip, Rough Night, all these really fun ensemble female comedies about something like divorce that is obviously very popular in this country.
Mm-hmm.
That I think, I'm really passionate about taking lemons and turning into lemonade, and something that's not as fun and turning it on its head into growth and self-love and self-realization with a lot of laughs is exactly what we want to do. So people have been really excited about the project.
Yeah, I'm excited for you as well. Take Me to Tarzana has some great fun and again, available on what platforms can we watch that on?
Yeah, that's pretty much everywhere that you can see movies right now. It's on Amazon Prime, it's on Vudu, YouTube, iTunes. Apple iTunes is a really great place to get it. And then you can also watch on Comcast, Dish Network, and Fios by Verizon.
Okay, awesome. I will say again, you're doing what I would say... Excuse me, not coronavirus. I apologize for that. That was a moment I just had. Sorry. Live online. But okay, so let's talk about this though. Your journey into filmmaking, obviously being an actress and producer, was that your first thing, or was it out of necessity, or what was the thing that motivated you to say, I'm going to create our own films for? And as you said, it's very difficult, and I know because I've supported quite a few women in film productions. It's oddly not as common as people would like yet, but I feel people like yourself are changing that scope. But what was that journey like, doing as an actress, and then saying, I'm just going to get into the business side of it? Because it's not an easy journey.
No. I think, yeah, you hit the nail on the head. It's a combo, right? I think there's a lot of good progress being made, especially, even with some of the awards and films this year, and we're getting much closer to parity in filmmaking, but specifically in comedy too, and especially in R-rated and, more of the adult comedy, we're still not, that's still, I think, a very man-dominated part of the industry. But going into producing, I think it was, I moved out to LA around 2017, and that was kind of the height of this beginning of Vine, if you remember that. Now it's TikTok, what all the Gen Z kids are doing. But Vine was, they don't know what that is, but Vine was before that, and people creating their own content. And specifically, I wanted to see more complex women on screen, and we see that too in these hit shows like Big Little Lies that Reese Witherspoon spearheaded, and Phoebe Waller-Bridge with Fleabag, such an amazing, groundbreaking show of like women behaving badly. That was always something very fun to me, because you don't see it often. And yeah, and that led me then to making my first series, The Influencers, that's about influencers, very much inspired by the Vine world, and then going into Take Me to Tarzana, and now My Divorce Party. So I would say it's both. I would say so many people were creating their own content, and I wanted to both jump into that, but also create what I hadn't been seeing. And it's been really great, because I think it's made me a better actor too, because I know both sides of it now. And I do recommend, anyone in the arts listening that is an actor, to make their own short films, make their own short content, because once you learn how crazy and how much of a village it is to make a film, you have a different perspective on it, and you just take it you take it even more seriously and just more excited to be there. And it's an amazing process, for sure.
Well, and I want you to kind of share with us a little bit more. Can I hold you, because I want to talk about your team, Sam Fox and Heidi Weitzer, which again is always important to have in journeys like this. Sometimes people think it's they can go it alone, and I've seen that in many cases. And sometimes you can go it alone until you create good friendships, good producing partners, and good people that you can work with again and again. It looks like the camaraderie that you and Sam and Heidi have on this upcoming film I want to kind of talk about that because I want to talk about the friendships, the business relationships, and kind of the things people don't really talk about when it comes to behind the scenes from beginning to the very, very, very end, whether it be good and or bad and or different, because there's so many frustrations that happen on productions. Can we talk about that and hold you for a little bit longer?
Of course. Yeah, look, 8 a.m. on a Wednesday. I've got time, man.
Okay, even better. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back again. We're going to be talking about this great film coming up, Desiree Staples. We're going to be talking with her on Divorce Party, the movie, coming up next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Summer's almost here, and you know what that means. Sunny days and hot temperatures that make you want to stay inside. Franklin Mechanical Systems can repair or replace your air conditioning unit to get it working before the heat hits. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems is the one for all your residential and commercial air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and get cool today.
When it comes to health and well-being, cellular hydration is the key. You could say that hydration is the key to every wellness program. And structured water in its natural state, is the key to cellular hydration. Most of the water available to us has been processed for purity, safety, and convenience. But processing causes water to lose its natural hexagonal structure, with unfortunate effects for our bodies. Now you can take your personal hydration to a whole new level with the glassware that restructures water in just 3 minutes. Golden Ratio Products brings you these amazing water bottles, carafes, and drinking glasses which put the life back into the water you drink. Try it and you'll be amazed at the effects you feel in your body. Go to goldenratioproducts.com for the next phase of your water consciousness.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. Off the road, you'll find a courteous, welcoming staff in spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen HD TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and fitness center and pool. The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning, conveniently located off the I-10 near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500. That's 951-572-5500, or go online at hiebanning.com.
Mattress Brothers Overstock Mattress Sale. Just $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. $3.99. Check out Mattress Brothers $3.99 Overstock Sale. Mattress Brothers at 120 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. The $3.99 Overstock Sale is on now. $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. Mattress Brothers also has locations in Hemet, Riverside, and Palm Desert. The $3.99 queen pillow top sale on now.
Hi everyone, Dave Levine here. The Dave Levine Show is back on the air, 10 to 11 a.m. Wednesday mornings on KMET 1490. Join me for an hour of Law & Order stories and commentary. Law & Order is now the #1 issue for Californians. If you miss it live, you can hear or watch it 24/7 on either SoundCloud or live stream. See you there. Thank you.
Can't you see? It's just a few seconds.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We're talking to the producer of Take Me to Tarzana, which is already available on iTunes and all platforms right here, right now. But we're kind of transitioning into her future film, which is quite near and dear to her heart, and I'm sure the rest of your team. Desiree Staples with us. Desiree, before we went to the break, I mentioned, again, it takes a team to be able to build this, and you put this on a really cool platform, which I think a lot of creatives and, like you said, other companies could definitely use. WeFunder.com, My Divorce Party. It already looks hilarious just based on the cover photo that you already have on this. You look kind of like it's been a rough night.
that is the essence we wanted to convey, is very a women-oriented The Hangover situation. So I'm glad that spoke to you.
It transitions very well. Okay, so let's talk about your team in putting this together as well. You obviously join, and I love how you has over 40 years of producing experience. You've got director, writer, executive producer Heidi Weitzer. How did you and Heidi meet?
Yeah, so Heidi and I have actually been in the same writers group, have to give them a shout out, called Deadline Junkies in LA. And that was a really cool collective because it's a bunch of writers, professional writers in LA that are workshopping pilots or screenplays, and they bring new ones in every week. It's about a group of, I want to say, 30 writers. And I've been an actor in that group where we perform them and workshop them and give notes. And I always admired Heidi's writing. She was always one of the best writers I've ever known. And once I heard the 20 pages she put up, as we say in the industry, that she presented for My Divorce Party, I was like, oh my gosh, we gotta do this, because it's 5 girls, an ensemble film, going through heartbreak, lots of debauchery, and during the pandemic, really could be doable to film because it's mostly in Joshua Tree and on location and outside. So we thought that was very smart. So yeah, I contacted her about it last July, I want to say, and we've been hitting the ground running ever since and shooting this fall.
Okay, and then you've got executive producer Sam Fox, and what's the story with you and Sam?
Well, so funny. Sam, shout out to her. She's most likely listening. I saw her last night. We were meeting. Sam and I, we actually just met through referrals of friends, but we worked together 2 years ago on another short, an episodic pilot that I got to give another shout out to, called Circus Person, with Northwestern alumni Britt Lauer, who directed and starred in that. And we worked on that episodic pilot the fall of 2019, and now that one is at Tribeca this year. It actually was selected for the Tribeca Film Festival now showcased last year, but obviously that wasn't in person. So now we're actually premiering it in 2 weeks on June 20th in New York. So Sam and I think, you once again, you're totally on it, of choosing your people and choosing your tribe and who you work really well with. And Sam and I we have such a great rapport. We're the yin and yang, but kind of have the same brain. Ever since that project, we both were like, oh, we're working with each other on all the things for the rest of time. Because I think that is really important. Like, once you find your people, you hold on to them.
You have to.
Like your friends.
Yeah, you have to, and and as I say, during coronavirus and certain production things that happen behind the scenes, it's like pulling your hair out, and then once it's done, it's the promotion of it. It's a long-standing business. Even $150,000 doesn't cut it usually, just because there's so much more involved, right?
Yeah. So,
but it's what I call the best thing about where we're at in time, where you create a business and then you basically wrap it up with the production and then the distribution, and then there's still more production and distribution. It takes a lot of effort, and it's literally, I remember somebody going to investors saying, look, it's like starting up a business for a good 8-9 months and then closing down the business and going, okay, what's the new business we're going to open? So that's what it's like for investors, right?
Yes, it's definitely a long game. It's per film, but that's definitely our goal with My Divorce Party. And once again, anyone listening, make sure to check out. We're very close to our $150,000 goal. So if you want to be an associate producer or executive producer, make sure to check out our WeFunder.com/MyDivorceParty, the movie. But yeah, well, that's what we tell our investors too, is it's definitely a long game, and this we want to be a calling card for larger budgets, because just what you're saying, $150,000 is actually pretty low budget for a major motion picture. Usually, most movies you see are in the $2 to $5 million range. So we want to use this as our calling card in film festivals, and then have our investors go, oh, hey, you know what? We love My Divorce Party. Let's get this team to do the next one. You have to build trust with anything, and you have to pay your dues in any industry. But what I'm excited about with My Divorce Party is we're not asking permission, and we're just doing it ourselves.
Well, and I like that, again, on the WeFunder, it has investment terms, 110% of principal plus 50% of net profits. You've got investor perks along with that, which are nice little bonuses as well. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep up with a great team. I can't wait to see this, and we hope to see it when it premieres, okay?
That sounds like a plan. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Go check it out. WeFunder.com. Just check out My Divorce Party, the movie, and you'll find everybody have the investment minimum is $100. So if you're wanting to support a great team and a great production, what a great idea and a great way to do it. And then, of course, be with them through the journey and the ride. All right, we got to take a quick break. We'll be back with more right after these messages. Stay tuned.
We're in the studio with Fred Penny, managing attorney with Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers. Fred, tell us what makes you the number one choice for handling personal injury cases.
Most of our firm is made up of former insurance company trial lawyers with extensive experience handling all types of personal injury matters. We believe that gives us a distinct advantage.
That's Penny & Associates Injury Lawyers with locations throughout California. For a free consultation, go to pennyandassociates.com or call 1-800-616-4-LAW. That's 1-800-616-4-LAW.
Ontario International Airport is on to a better way to fly with over 65 daily non-stop flights to more than 20 major destinations and the easiest airport experience in Southern California. Visit flyonto.com/Ontario to learn more about Ontario International Airport today.
The Beljanski Foundation offers you the scientific approach to healing used successfully by Francois Mitterrand, the former president of France. The Beljanski Foundation offers you non-toxic, scientifically supported methods to regain your health. Visit the Beljanski Foundation website, www.beljanski.org. You'll be glad you did. That's www.beljanski.org. The Beljanski Foundation. The information is essential. The Beljanski Foundation. www.beljanski.org. The Beljanski Method, now in America. www.beljanski.org.
Are you tired of paying rent? Are you tired of paying someone else's mortgage? Do you know qualified folks can potentially purchase a $500,000 home for less than $5,000 out of pocket? Ron Siegel can help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. If you're tired of paying someone else's mortgage, reach out to Ron today at ronismylender.com. That's ronismylender.com. Licensed under NMLS 217037, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. Joining us right now is somebody who knows quite a lot about Verizon's 5G network and how it's changing how we live, work, and play this summer and beyond. Joining us is Andrew Testa, who's the spokesperson for Verizon's Consumer Group. Good morning. Welcome to the show, Andrew.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Look, I've been excited about 5G ever since it was first announced. I was one of the very first adopters of 4G when it came out. I remember when 4G came out and it was still spotty. What's that like for right now for Verizon, especially here in our own home state of California, but also across?
Absolutely. So 5G, I think, we are rolling it out, and it is just an amazing time to experience 5G. We've got 5G ultra wideband in more than 75 cities across the country, 13 airports, 60-plus stadiums and arenas. Our nationwide is available for more than 230 million people across the country. And really what it is, it really just allows for ultra-fast wireless speeds. Things like downloading a movie in literally just seconds. And it's really, I think, going to transform how we live, work, and play.
Yeah, I'm looking at the website right now, verizon.com/5G, and looking again behind the scenes, how there's so much going on that we don't always see. People, of course, engineers and those that work at Verizon to make it possible. But on the flip side of that, as a consumer, what are some of the cool, exciting things? Because I see here you can video chat in 5G clarity for 230 plus million people in over 2,700 cities. It's now available across the country. What does this mean for businesses and consumers alike?
Yeah, so like I said, I think it's really just going to change how we live, work, and play. So, you remember when 4G came out?
Yep.
Who could imagine what has happened, right, with the rise of social media and things like Uber and ride sharing and all of what 4G has enabled. Now, when you think about 5G and what that's going to be able to enable, I think it's really as much as we can imagine, right? And so I think, having that ultra speed and ultra capacity, it's just going to allow people to just be able to do so much more. And it really is only limited by our imagination.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the site again because here's my question for you. On Verizon, obviously 5G is there, but are all phones able to receive 5G?
Right, so you need a special 5G phone to be able to tap into the network. And so that's why today I'm really excited about the offer that we have available for customers. It's something that we're calling our biggest upgrade ever. And, what that is it gives every customer, whether you're a new customer or a loyal Verizon customer, you're a small or medium business, you can trade in a broken, old, cracked phone and get a brand new, shiny 5G phone on Verizon on our best unlimited plan. So, and if you're looking to switch over, we'll even help cover the cost. So it really is an incredible offer to be able to tap into this 5G network to be able to do all these great things.
Okay, I just heard everybody literally go through all of their, because I've been at homes where they have just phones lying around and people are like, what do I do with these things? Everybody's looking for their existing broken down one. I'm just looking for the one that I lost. If you find one with a red cover, please return it. Again, on the Verizon network, but or it was on the Verizon network. It was disabled because I switched over to a Samsung Galaxy, which I do not like, by the way. But gaming is where it's at too, and there's so many new apps on the new phones which are pretty hyper realistic. Of course, I think of I watch Netflix all the time on my phone. I do like my phone for that. It's just too touchy for me. But I'm seeing here on the Verizon, they're promoting gaming like League of Legends, Wild Rift. They're promoting Red Bull TV, AR Pro Interactive, and other things. I have yet to hear about Pokemon Go. I'm glad they love Pokemon Go. I understand Pokemon Go Master with Verizon 5G Ultra Wideband is a thing, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I think, so when you're talking about gaming, right, like the one thing you want to make sure you have is super low latency, because there's nothing more frustrating when there's lag and you're trying to play your game, right? So. Yeah. So 5G, what that will enable is very low latency. It's amazing for gaming. And one of the things I think to make sure that your listeners know is, we actually just made a recent gaming announcement where, at Verizon, when you choose one of our unlimited plans, you can get Apple Arcade or Google Play Plus on us included in your unlimited plan. So that's an amazing value for gamers, who love to play games with their phone.
Yeah, I'm already gonna seriously look at doing this. I know my phone currently has that capability of 5G. How do I make sure that I have 5G enabled on it? I mean, because I see the little 5G pop up, but I know speeds. And can you get to the speed at on average an upload speed versus a regular 4G speed, or does that vary?
Sure. Yeah. So if you're in a 5G ultra wideband coverage area, that's where you're going to get those transformational, incredible speeds. And we're talking about speeds up to 4 gigabits per second. And so, that's where you're talking about downloading those movies in just seconds and just that amazing transformational experience.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do anything. Your phone, when you get your 5G phone from the store, it will automatically tap into that 5G network when it's available. Your phone will know when it's in that coverage area to be able to take advantage of the network.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited about that. Any other news that we should know about coming up around the corner from Verizon?
Well, I would say that this deal is really just, there has truly never been a better time if you're looking to upgrade or switch over to Verizon. this is really an amazing time, an amazing offer, and we hope everyone takes advantage of it.
I already know my mom is. She's been clamoring this last week about I need a new iPhone. I need a new iPhone. So I have a feeling we're going to be getting a new iPhone for her. Thank you so very much for spending time with us here on the morning show.
Thanks again for having me. Really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you're looking to switch and or check out what Verizon has to offer, everybody has their own offering, obviously, but Verizon has some pretty cool stuff there. And again, they're with it, right, Jesse? How cool is that with the gaming, Pokemon Go and such?
Right, that's a pretty big incentive to get people to join the 5G network.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I'm looking at some other games as well, and I'm also looking at Verizon Mobile's plan. Let's see, no annual contracts or hidden fees. Plus, get a Samsung Chromebook 4 on us when you switch to 5G home. Wow, look at this. This is for I always think of wireless, right, for cell phones, but with Verizon Mobile plan of $30 or more a month, it's $50 a month. Or without a qualifying Verizon Mobile plan, it's $70 a month. So you can get your phone available, or not phone, but your home setup through Verizon. You could bring the 5G home. They have a 5G internet gateway. It's a part router, part receiver. Let me show you guys what this is as well as I'm checking it out, because I know some people are thinking about this as well. So you could get this. Then they have Verizon Stream TV on them. You can get the movies, television, and more all on Stream TV. Typical speeds of 300 megabytes per second. They get the Samsung Chromebook 4 included in that, and then you get $100 off your 5G home internet bill, plus best in streaming. So you could get all that and more. Get live TV with YouTube TV, and then, of course, watch live TV with Sling on them, the best tech for your 5G home. So if you're thinking about it for wireless and for your house, might be something to consider. Ask your local Verizon company in your neck of the woods. All right, people, I'm going to take a quick break. If you got questions, let us know in social media. Big shout out to Diana Carbajal, says good morning to everyone. Rosalie Huerta Madrigal, Stephanie Reed, and more. We'll be right back right after these messages.
Your health truly is the greatest gift. At U-Theory, quality of life is at the heart of every product we make. From farm to shelf, we travel the world to source the purest, most efficacious, and clinically studied ingredients to create science-backed supplements that support beauty, emotional, digestive, and physical well-being. All U-Theory products are manufactured at our Southern California facility, ensuring the highest quality standards every step of the way. As a family-owned company, we celebrate the power of human potential with a mission to inspire wellness in all. Try U-Theory Immune Plus Daily Wellness. 100% daily values of vitamin C, D3, and zinc. Go beyond the you of today and catch the you of tomorrow. U-Theory.
Network security should be #1 on a business priority list. Join Brad McDermott, CEO of California Computer Options, each Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock for IT Hour. From ransomware attacks, hacks, vulnerabilities, and data theft, it may just be a matter of time before your business is hit. What should you do? Brad can answer many of your questions each Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock on IT Hour. Each show's topic will also be listed on the program's SoundCloud podcast. IT Hour, Wednesday at 4 p.m.
Are you a self-published author that maybe underestimated the challenges of marketing your own book? I'm Suzanne Lynn, and we help authors sell more books through video interviews and radio advertising. You see, a professional video interview is really an author's secret weapon for marketing because it makes an emotional connection with your reader that can be posted to social media, YouTube, your book's landing page and website, your Amazon author page, and even sent to media to request interviews. We guarantee that video interview will be viewed by a minimum of 3,000 people in your target audience. And let's face it, no one can sell your book better than you speaking about it yourself. Plus, we can run commercials on our nationwide network of radio stations that targets your specific reading audience. Find out more at GiveMyBookWings.com. That's GiveMyBookWings.com. Again, GiveMyBookWings.com.
Take KMET 1490 AM with you everywhere you go by downloading our free smartphone apps found on the KMET website, KMET1490am.com. You can also go to the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store on your phone to download the free app. Now you can listen live or play any of your favorite programmers' podcasts using your smartphone. Go to KMET1490am.com and download your free phone app today.
The world is a COVID-19
Welcome back. Yes, it is the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM, where we appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in on this great episode. We got Mr. Jesse Sanchez over there. What's going on, Jesse?
Not much. I'm just thinking about that 5G stuff. Hopefully it can get into some places where, internet is not available.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking about that as well, because I'm like, I've been playing Magic the Gathering online, which I do tell people, go ahead and follow me and then spread the message, because I'm teaching people how to play. So I'm hoping there's going to be more people around the corner that want to play. I was trying to teach my mom through her YouTube channel. She has YouTube on her television device, so she was watching one, and then she was making little comments like, well, I don't understand this, I can't read that, I don't know that. I'm like, you know what, I need to teach more people how to play, because it's actually really fun. If you have a teen in your life and or young adult, most likely if you even go to Target, they still have Magic the Gathering cards. It's a trading card game as well. You play it strategy based, right? How would you because you and I have talked about this. You and I have both been fans separately, and then we found out we were fans the whole time, right?
Yes.
So how would you describe that for a new beginner? Because you taught your girlfriend, right? And she's now liking it?
Yes, I've been teaching my girlfriend how to play, and yes, she's enjoying playing. It's a lot of strategy. She likes winning. So.
Wait, so are you? When you say she likes winning, is she beating you?
There are times where I'll hold back. I know she's not listening, but I will hold back just so that she can learn the fundamentals of the game.
Got it. You don't want to attack her all willy-nilly and then make her give up.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Then I recommend going to get Magic the Gathering Arena. It's free. It's a good way to start playing on your mobile device. It's available on the Android and the iPhone. You can play on your desktop as well, but you can do so with your friends, and they can create virtual sets as well. And it's a much faster gameplay. Plus, it teaches you kind of the rules of the gameplay. For example, there's certain little things that say haste or vigilance or such, and you go, okay, when you go to gaming, which we have gone to Odyssey Games in Pasadena, which I do recommend for people, I feel it's a good thing and a good place to start to be able to find other like community members. But they only have the hours of 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. or thereabouts. When they go home, who do you play with? I say Magic the Gathering Arena. If you guys have an account, let me know, and I'll go ahead and add you as a friend on there. I do not like, though, that they don't have chat enabled. The old version, which I want to say was like 6 or 8 years ago, you used to be able to chat with people. You can't do that. It's only gameplay. And the cards that you do get, they don't really allow you to do like a storefront to be able to trade or sell, which again, I don't like that part of it either. They have the older version of Magic the Gathering Online, but that's confusing. So I'm going to have to reach out to them and say, you guys got to get with it because we have a lot of people that need to play. Rosalie says, my daughter plays Magic. She's been telling me to play for almost 2 years. Rosalie, your daughter's awesome. Have her check out my channel, and then she can get an account, and then we could play against each other, and then we could broadcast that, all right? Kayla Valenzuela, she says, okay, now you have to teach me how to play Magic. Yeah, Rosalie, you really got to learn. There you go. It's fun. Play with white and blue or red and white. I think you'll be good with that. Casey says, I love the game, and I'm glad Jesse taught me to play. So she is listening, Jesse. So there you go. She was secretly listening. You know what? That's when you know you have a good man. When he allows you, he doesn't go all heavy on you. But if you want to download that and then get the one up on him, Magic the Gathering Arena. I've been streaming it on my Facebook, YouTube page. I'm also now on Twitch TV. Who knew I was going to do Twitch? So there you go, because it's a good way to go. There's a lot of fans out there in Magic the Gathering. There's a lot of tournament practice that you could draft on there, Jesse. You could practice draft, and a lot of it's just free. Unless you want to go into the heavy things, then you could pay to play. But it's just it challenges your mind. Did you ever play chess when younger, Jesse?
Actually, I have. When I was in 5th grade, we had a park next to our school.
Yeah.
And it would have an after-school program. So my mom was working, so we would go there after school, and they would teach us tennis, chess, and various other things.
Yeah, I recommend it, again, for the mind to be able to strategize. It's, to me, I love video games as well. I love games that, just are fun, but I like ones that are really strategy enabled, right? Because then they kind of use a different part of your mind that goes, okay, you're not just sitting doing nothing. In fact, I told my mom, keep playing games that make your mind think. She loves to play Scrabble Go. So coming up around the corner, I'm going to be playing, probably streaming with her, because I do not like Scrabble personally, because I always lose to my mom. My mom, that's the one game I cannot beat my mom on. My mom is on average, if I remember correctly, she was like 140 to 150, and what? I get like,
are you serious?
Maybe 110. Yeah, she's really good with words. And she was telling me, like, she plays Scrabble Go on her phone. And she plays as these people, but she's a sore loser. So I guess she said she blocked one person because he kept beating her. But then she took it around, and she enabled herself to be able to go, okay, I'm going to use that as a challenge. So she got better at it, and now I think she can beat him on occasion. But I guess she was saying he was playing like nonstop, so he knew all the little like moments. So I think I'm going to stream that. What do you think? Would that be fun?
That sounds cool. I love Scrabble.
Yeah, you love Scrabble? Okay, all right. So
mainly because I love to learn new words and just to one-up people.
Okay, all right.
Bad at it.
Well, I'm going to stream that with her, because I said, Mom, we're going to do that, and we're going to do a combo deal. It's probably against the rules, but I think if they did more duo playing than versus playing, like kind of like Family Feud, I think it would be smarter, right? It's us two against maybe that guy that always beats her, and because I know I'm pretty good with words, and I could probably see things that other people don't. But whatever. Casey says she loves Scrabble too. Let's see. Kayla Valenzuela's tuning in says, I need to remember how I have my deck the guys gave me. Oh, Kayla, first of all, you got to come out to Pasadena with your family. Odyssey Games, they have gaming there, and then online you could do the online and never even set foot in a gaming place. You'll remember quick, because I didn't do it for quite some time. Then I stumbled upon Odyssey Games in Pasadena, which actually sells all these and has a lot of get-togethers, all types of gaming stuff, all for free, obviously, and it's really a fun thing. Just bring your face mask. Some people bring their gloves, and then you have fun with each other. But I am going to be doing Magic the Gathering Arena online, and I think you guys should download it. It's free. It's on your iPhone. It's on your Android if you have a good device, and it's also available on your desktop, so on Mac and or PC. But like I say, it's a great way just to pass the time, to strategize, and then to get your family involved, right? It's a family fun game, and if Kayla could play that with Rosalie, then I think you guys can all learn, and we could all meet up in Pasadena. I think you guys are local, so there you go. So there you go. And then my mom will be playing Scrabble Go. So for those of you that like Scrabble, I'm going to stream that on my channel and see. And then you guys can see my mom. My mom hates to be put on camera without last minute. So I have to kind of, warn her and then get her. So it'll be maybe I'll go get her nails done before that. Then she'll feel good about it. All right. Let's see. A Las Vegas man working at the Pomona Fairplex's COVID-19 vaccine super sign has been charged with stealing, get this, Jesse, hundreds of blank vaccine cards. I wonder why. The investigation began April 27th when Laverne police were informed that blank vaccine cards had been stolen from Pomona Fairplex site. Detectives discovered that a non-clinical contract worker identified as 45-year-old Mohammed Rauf Ahmed had stolen the cards and placed them in his car. Laverne detectives raided his hotel room where they recovered 528 blank vaccine cards. Ahmed has been charged by the LA County District Attorney's Office with grand theft. Meanwhile, with demand waning, LA County is slated to close the Pomona Fairplex vaccine site on June 14th. Jesse, why do you think he could have stolen those? And, they were just sitting there. Did he make any money at them?
Right. Let's see. Yeah, probably just sell them for quite a bit of money.
Maybe he was doing the $20. Maybe he was supposed. Maybe his bartender friend. Remember we talked about that where they were selling them for $25. Like you just sign it and then pretend like you got a vaccine. That's a thing. Don't do that. This has happened. COVID-19 vaccination site has opened at Union Station. I will say this. Okay, I'm gonna throw this out there. I talked to Jesse about it. I don't have a vehicle anymore. All right, so other than the vehicles that they let me test drive, I do not have a vehicle. My mom and I are stranded. We had the 4Runner. We have to look for a good deal. Hopefully we get a good deal coming up around the corner. I don't know. We have very little to play with because I got into an accident. The lady had no insurance, and now I got to work with the uninsured motorist vehicle, which wasn't much, $3,500 at the most. And then we got to get a salvage. We got to salvage it for another $1,000. So hopefully we get $4,500 out of it. That's not enough for a good, new car, which it was a good running 4Runner. But you got to roll with the punches, right? So lately I've been taking the Metrolink and of course transit, right, to get around, which, not going to lie, I love the system. I love the ability to, in certain areas locally, it's free to ride. Who knew that? Then on the Metrolink, of course, you got Metrolink, going anywhere and everywhere. You just got to download it on your phone and you'll always know when something's coming, and you have GPS enabled. You can get anywhere. I got from San Gabriel Valley to Long Beach, and then I had a friend pick me up for an event, and it was $1.25. And then to come back, it was free. So I was like, all right, this is awesome. But I will say there's a lot of you got to take gloves, you got to take a face mask, because just anybody and everybody gets on these buses and or transits, and you got to be careful where you're sitting. You got to be hyper alert. Let's just put it that way. So the COVID-19 vaccination site opened Tuesday at Union Station in an effort to distribute vaccines in hard-to-reach communities. I understand what they're saying, hard-to-reach communities. That's basically called low income or poverty level, because I've seen a lot ride the bus because, again, it's free. Why not? Or you don't have a vehicle, right? The site will offer Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines. Pfizer is available to anyone 12 or older, while Johnson & Johnson and Moderna are available for people 18 and over. Mayor Eric Garcetti said the station had 110,000 travelers pass through each day before the pandemic. I could tell you even since then, because I recently went. I've never been to Union Station for the Metrolink. It was the first time ever. And you kind of always get scared because you're like, which one is the one? You never want to take the wrong one. Nobody knows where the right one is. According to Garcetti, said you could easily get your vaccine here at Union Station. You can get to the site on Metros B and L, formerly known as Red and Gold Rail Lines, the J Silver Bus Rapid Transit Line, one of the many Metro Foothill Transit and other bus lines, Metrolink and Amtrak. You can come here from another city, even another state. We'll give you the vaccine. He added, this is one of the easiest places you can come to. It's literally on your way to work or on your way home. That's true. The site, operated by the LA Fire Department in partnership with CORE, will offer walk-up vaccines. Those who want to make an appointment can do so online at carbonhealth.com, and then you can find the information there. All right, people, I'm out of time. Make it a great one. Remember, follow me on social media. Download our app. It's free. KMET, 1490 AM. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. Bye-bye.